I'm Shauna from Island Skin Solutions. If you're looking for an alternative to waxing and shaving, we have a solution for you. Our laser hair removal offers long-lasting, safe, and effective results. This month, we're offering 15% off of our laser hair removal packages, which are already buy 3, get 1 free. If you're interested in laser hair removal, contact us to set up your consultation today.
Got Medicaid? Paradise Dental's got you covered. We've got you covered from the moment you walk in the door with some of Saipan's best smiles. Medicaid covers your fillings, your extractions, and your checkups with no out-of-pocket expense. And Medicaid covers all of your x-rays without any additional cost to you. So remember, if you've got Medicaid, you're covered. Don't wait for a toothache. Call Paradise Dental today. Come here often.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical-grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician, who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. In the Texas Hill Country, Camp Mystic says it's grieving the loss of 27 campers and counselors as the search continues for victims of July 4th flash flooding. The weekend deluge killed at least 89, and forecasters say more rain's on the way. Saga Magani reports President Trump's hoping to visit the area.
But spokeswoman Caroline Levitt says the president doesn't want to be in the way.
We don't want to interrupt the recovery efforts.
And she's bristling at suggestions the president's deep cuts to federal services may have hurt the response to a once-in-a-generation disaster.
Blaming President Trump for these floods is a depraved lie.
Former federal officials and outside experts have been warning sharp staffing cuts at the National Weather Service could endanger lives. But on Thursday, as the storms gathered over Texas, the NWS office responsible for the region had the usual number of staffers on duty for an overnight shift when severe weather is expected. Sagar Magani, Washington.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu due at the White House shortly. The AP's Tia Goldenberg.
The visit comes as Israel and Hamas are discussing terms for a new ceasefire for Gaza, what would pause the fighting, free some Israeli hostages, and send much-needed aid into the territory.
President Trump's begun mailing letters to countries about his new tariff rates. Josh Spoke has details.
The first two countries to get letters were U.S. allies Japan and South Korea. Trump plans to tariff them at 25%. Now, he said in his letters, which also went to Kazakhstan, South Africa, Myanmar, Laos, and Malaysia, that he could increase those rates if countries retaliate, and that those rates could go up or go down depending on how those countries have their relations with the United States.
Trade tensions led to relatively sharp drops on Wall Street. The S&P fell 0.8%. The Dow and the Nasdaq each about 0.9. This is AP News. A heavily armed man killed after opening fire today at a Border Patrol facility in McAllen, Texas. Hai Panjwani has details.
27-year-old Ryan Lewis Mosqueda had an assault rifle and was carrying a utility vest when federal agents returned fire Monday morning. McAllen Police Chief Victor Rodriguez said officers received a call about the shooting around 5:50 a.m.
There were many dozens of rounds fired by the suspect towards the building and towards agents in that building.
The shooting took place at a facility across the street from the McAllen International Airport, which was shut down as a precaution. Law enforcement said afterward that they found a second rifle, more ammunition, and backpacks that the suspect had brought. Rodriguez said Mosquera's motive is unknown. Going forward, the FBI will be handling the investigation. News conference audio courtesy of KGTV. I'm Haya Panjwani.
More news and the latest developments available at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name.
It's a brand new day in the Marianas. Coffee's hot and we're full of promise. So say upon the genie and feel the glow. We've got the stories you wanna know.
Good morning, Marianas. Holy smokes, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Are you losing track of the days? Because I am. Oh my goodness, I had to ask my wife, I'm like, what day is it today? There's been so much going on since these mini games started that I have definitely lost track. And I know now today is Tuesday. Just didn't know if I was the only one. Well, anyway, good morning, Marianas, and don't be worried about that rain out there today. All it's doing is cleaning up the streets from anything we might have left behind from the 4th of July. Yeah, I'm telling you, Liberation Day, there's a lot of stuff still out there. It's gone now. No, but it's really gone because good, hardworking folks from the mayor's office and Parks and Rec out there getting it done for the NMI. Hey, speaking of getting it done, it is 79 degrees in the morning here in Saipan, and humidity is 94% because it is raining. It's basically an ocean in the sky, and we're looking at some scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, partly sunny with a high near 86. West-southwest winds from 5 to 11 miles per hour. That's not too bad. We could take that. That's not even going to mess up my hair. What's left of it. And it's not going to be too bad. They said there's only a 30% chance of rain, but come on, take a look outside. It's not that great. Although tonight it's going to rain again. We're looking at more of the same stuff. The only difference is that the wind's going to pick up quite a bit. And that's going to be our theme for the next few days. Although the wind's going to die down later in the week, the rain is going to be here for a little while. So if you like green grass, boy, are you in luck. If you like muddy roads, woo, man, this is your time. This is why you bought that 4x4. Now you're good to go and you don't have to worry about a thing. Well, hey, don't worry about a thing is from a different musical, but we actually have somebody who is a theatrical performer who's in a musical and everything, who's going to be on the show with us here in just a moment. We're going to put her on the screen with you. We can't tell you how excited we are to have her. And you guys are going to be able to see her in what, 2 seconds now? Hold on. Where is it? Oh, yeah, you're looking at me instead of her. Hold on. I got to fix this screen. See, I told you we are so pro over here. Because I'm so excited to have you on here that I don't even have you on here, right? So hold on 1 second. There we go. Let's get that window open right there. And if I can't get it here, I'll get it another way. Ooh, almost. I'm almost there. My goodness. Hey, well, good morning, Saipan. And I will tell you, we have a special guest on the screen with us right now that you guys are going to be able to see here in just a second. It is pretty much incredible that this is even happening because the NMI has a daughter out there in the world who is doing some really amazing things. And we just happened to see it. Like, it was just
incredible. We got lucky when we saw you on another news outlet. Is basically what happened. We saw you in Guam, and we saw that you are now performing out in the world. Oh, hold on. There. I'm just way too big on this screen. Let's get you on here. Oh, my God. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see her. Erica Faith Tabera, welcome to our show.
Hi.
So great to see you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. I heard you laughing,
cool.
so I know you can hear me. So that part's good. I'm easy to laugh at. But, man, I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I saw this story. I forget which one it was in Guam, but they had you on there. And, man, you have big news. Well, I don't even know if I should lead off with that, because we've known you since you were just a little kiddo over here in Saipan.
I know.
And you're a big singer, big actor. You're on the stage, and man, it is. Well, let's just start with telling everybody who you are and where you grew up.
Awesome. So my name is Erica. I am born and raised in Saipan. Very proud. Sorry, what was the other question?
Oh yeah, exactly.
About myself?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, born and raised in Saipan. I've been singing since the age of 2, as early as I can remember. And from then on, my mom has been encouraging me and my siblings to perform. And again, I think my first exposure really was joining Saipan Sing Superstar at a very young age. I've done just multiple different competitions back home. And again, the island is so small, so I feel like I see familiar faces with these competitions all the time. And I feel like I've made a bunch of friends and then ended up performing with them later on. When I was in middle school, I was part of HGMP with Mr. Abalaman, and then in high school I joined the MHS Glee Club. And yeah, during those years I've been doing other competitions like the thespian competition, representing the islands once again, and I would go to Tuman Bay Music Festival in Guam, representing the island again. Always proud to represent the islands. And alongside all of that, I performed with my brothers and my mom sometimes. I heard it's been my mom now lately and with my brothers. And we formed a small band called the Tabera Siblings. And yeah, the rest is history. And I moved out here in 2019 to pursue musical theater. And now I'm just about to perform in Singapore, so that's amazing.
So at least you're coming back to our part of the world right now.
I know, it's crazy.
Right now you're in the mainland though, right? Or are you in Canada?
I'm in New York right now, but in 2 days I'm about to fly to Toronto for rehearsals for 2 months.
That is incredible. And this is like an incredible role. So, your connection to the islands, I don't know if this had anything to do to help you out or if maybe you're a big fan of it because of it, but can you want to tell everybody your big role that you just landed?
Yes. So I am so super proud to finally say, I've been holding this, by the way, for almost 3 months, that I'm about to originate the role of Moana in Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Adventure, that is cruising for the first time from Asia in Singapore. That's what I'm about to do.
That is so massive, and it's such great news. I mean, it's so incredibly exciting that we saw this, and man, the first thing I did, I messaged you instantly. I'm like, you got to be kidding! This is so awesome. All right, so how does this start? How do you find out about something like this, and how does this come to be?
So landing this role was actually such a ride. When I first moved here in 2019, I attended school for acting, the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, and the pandemic hit and everything. And it's a crazy story with my education. I had to stop going to that school because of just health and just life and everything. And then in 2020, my first job here in the city was actually a princess party performer, and my boss made me Moana for the company. And crazy because whenever I go to this job, the children, and they see me as Moana, they're like, oh my goodness, you look just like her. I'm just like, really? Okay, cool. I guess this could work. Then this job started taking professional photos of me. And from then on, I saw casting calls online about Disney Cruise Line or just any Disney character performer in general. And I would submit them and attend their open calls that they hold a few times a year here in New York City. And so yeah, starting 2020 until now, no, actually until around last year, I basically auditioned every single year and I wouldn't get it.
Wow.
Not just Moana, but just I was open to any role, even if it's just a character or even if it's just ensemble or understudy, whatever. I was very open to it. And there were a few times where I felt like I was going to make it and then I didn't. And I decided that for a year, like since last summer till just last April, I decided that I was not going to audition for them ever again because I'm tired. So my manager kept telling me to actually I have a talent manager that kept telling me to go to these auditions, and I just refused.
Wow.
Every time. Yeah, and then last April, I got a message from Disney saying that they would like for me to audition for this ship, their newest ship that's sailing out from Singapore. And I was like, wow, they reached me. And that means they still have me on file. They have all of that. And that's the biggest life lesson I learned, is that if it's not your time, I guess they're waiting for, a better opportunity is brewing. So they reached me and they asked me if I'm interested in auditioning. And I said, sure, yeah, I'll try. And then they sent me the material. And immediately after a week, I got the offer. Not even a call back.
Wow.
Nothing. I just got the offer. And there it goes. That's how I booked the role. So yeah, that's how I booked the role. And I'm still in shock sometimes as of how that happened, but it's happening. I leave in 2 days.
That's incredible. So, like, I know you don't get it all those times. You got to find yourself saying, what is wrong with me? No, okay, so terrible. But what is the audition process like? What do you actually do for the audition?
Just like in general, or
how
I booked it this time?
When you get it booked and everything, but what do you actually do? It's like you show up, you do it. What is it that you do?
Yeah, so I have a book with me. It's basically my my repertoire. Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of just contrasting songs that I always prepare with me whenever I go to these calls. And then I have a headshot and resume. I go there. Sometimes there are no more appointments online available because they have these casting calls that you can sign up for online and you can just go. If you get an appointment, you go. But sometimes there were times when I had no appointments, I still show up anyway. And I would probably go there around like 9 or 10 a.m. because that's when it normally starts. And I would be there all day, honestly. And so not just Disney, but any other audition that I've done here, I would most likely be there from 9 a.m. to maybe 6. Sometimes not even get seen. Sometimes I get seen. It's a, luck to luck situation. But a lot of the time, though, for Disney specifically, in order for them to give you an appointment, you have to do an online submission. And if they like you, they'll call you in person.
No kidding.
And there were a few times where I was called in person and just not make it at all.
It's got to be tough. I mean, you're
horrible.
So how do you lift yourself back up? I mean, like you said, you had decided, I'm not doing this one anymore. They want someone else. I'm not going to do it. But they didn't forget you. They remembered you. Maybe they were just saving you for this big thing all along.
That's what I feel like happened, because the one that actually really let me down was when I auditioned last year. And Moana is a movie, and we all know it's Moana, the one and only. And last year, actually, the ship that opened was called the Disney Treasure. The one I'm on right now is going to be Disney Adventure. But last year, the Disney Treasure launched for the first time. I think they're sailing around the Caribbean. But that specific ship opened their first ever, like the newest Moana show like Disney launched the newest Moana show, and that was the one that I really wanted to be in, even if it was just the ensemble or anything. I've auditioned for Disney so many times, and I felt like this specific one was what I wanted, and I felt like I was gonna get it, just because I kind of made it a little bit farther into this one. And when I didn't book it, that's what really made me not want to audition anymore, because I just felt like this is the one show that I feel like I could probably be in. And there are many other shows for Disney, like Rapunzel, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and whatever. And I feel like, not to put it out in a weird way, but whenever I audition for things, it's always the people that's not my kind that get into these things. And I just felt like this specific show would get me seen. So I guess when I didn't get cast in this one, I didn't want to do it anymore. I just felt like Disney was not for me. I'll just stay in New York and hopefully book a few more shows and probably do Broadway instead. Even if it's been a few years, I've been trying, haven't gotten there yet, but I just felt like Disney was a defeat. And that's why this means so much to me. And actually playing the role as Moana, it's crazy. I could have been anyone else, an understudy or just a cover or the ensemble. I'm just so honored to carry the story of our people back home. And I guess the moral of this story is that if it's not your time, it really isn't, because something better is coming, you know.
It's here, and we got so many people in there. You probably know this kid, Lawrence Tabera. He's like, woohoo, Tabera siblings.
I think I know who he is.
Your mom's in there saying that she loves you as well. Tobot Castro saying, oh my God, you have a famous local on the show. And all kinds of people saying awesome, and just being there cheering. Juan Nundan says, hope she rides this opportunity to the top and mentors others with similar dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Justin. Yo, that's my sister. He just jumped in the comments.
I think I know him too.
Hey, Ann Attow saying, hey, Moana and Marianas, loving it. We got some viewers out there in Oregon saying hi right now and saying, good job, girl. And man, it is so exciting that this is going to be your thing. So now tell me how this works. When you're going to be on that ship, you basically live on the ship, right?
Yes. So I actually have 3 contracts that fit into 2 years. And I feel honored because I have a few friends out here that book Disney Cruise Line for other ships, and I don't think I've seen them do contracts this long. So I think it's since I'm originating a role, I think they want us there longer. It's a commitment. And yeah, so basically I have 3 contracts fit in 2 years, 4 months on the ship and then 3 months off. Yeah. And it's spread it out to 2 years.
So when you have that off time, are you just off, like free to go anywhere, or do you have other stuff to do?
I am off, and I am actually planning to visit home for my first one.
Yes.
For my first break.
That'll be
yes.
Well, you'll have to come here in person and show off.
I will.
This is so. I'm telling you, this is so cool to see you as just starting off as just a little kiddo, the Saipan singing superstar. I mean, that was like almost 20 years ago, right? And
yeah, it feels like it's not long ago, but wow.
And then your whole family hearing your mom sing, like everybody is a singer. Your whole family's musical. It's just a really cool thing.
My family, they actually came here last month, and I had a solo show, and I actually got my mom and my brothers to make their New York City debut.
Really?
So, yeah.
Tell us about that. You got to tell us about that.
Yeah, so it was just a really small show. It was low key. It was actually planned a few months ago, but some of my friends were not able to come and whatever. We had to make it a smaller venue, but it was very fun and intimate and really small and cute. My mom, she sang her iconic "The Greatest Love of All," and my brothers, we incorporated some of the island music, and I even sang a Tagalog song just to tell. Basically, the whole show was called Erica Faye Sings, and it was just a concert of the songs that shaped me as a person. And it was really good. It was so nice to actually help my mom's, because my mom is a singer growing up and she's always done karaoke and everything, but I know deep inside this woman has always wanted to be a singer. I think she's a beautiful singer, and for me to have her make her New York City debut, even if it's a small venue, meant the whole world to me. I know it meant the whole world to her as well, my brothers, and it was just very nice. It was just very nice.
I'm sure you had your phone out. I hope you did. I hope somebody has some video of this.
We have videos. It's just been a lot going on, and I will make a post of it. Don't worry, I'll send you some.
Hey, so when you're on a ship for that long, and it's not like where you're living, rent is cheap. So how do you keep your place? Do you just get rid of your place, or what do you do? Do you just set up shop somewhere else?
No, so my boyfriend and I actually share an apartment here, and we have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents saw like my whole place. I don't think we'll give it up. I will still continue to do my half, because when I am on my break, I'm still coming here. But with this contract, I feel like it's just a life-changing contract, and I feel like hopefully by the end of this contract, I'll have my own place, just buy a home or something. But we're keeping this house for a while, and also room for my brothers. If they ever want to come and visit, they can still stay here.
Oh.
I just can't get rid of my stuff. It's too many things.
So are you going to have to change your dog's name to Hey Hey now? Is that how this works?
Nah. Her name's Suki.
Awesome. All right. So, I see other folks, Eric saying, hey, congratulations. Never stop pursuing your dreams, because it will come to you when the time is right. Great job.
Yeah.
And another folks from Palauan folks out there in Oregon saying, hey, yes, go home, visit your island vibes and food. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of food out here.
Yeah, I'll be home. And if anyone is in Singapore, just hit me up. I will come and see you. You'll come and see me, and we'll make plans. I got some Disney perks, so hopefully things go well. So you let me know.
You are not a bit player. You are the main character. Look at you. This is so awesome. So we got a bunch of folks here from the CNMI watching, and anything you'd like to say, anything? I know there's a lot of aspiring, like my daughter she sings all the time, and she could do all kinds of stuff that there's no way I could even come close to it. So like, what would you say to folks who would aspire to do something like what you have now become?
I guess my biggest message is that no matter where you come from, again, this is going to be so corny, again, like my interview. You'll never really know how far you'll go unless you try. I keep saying that. So I just think that you got to go for it. I feel like when I first moved away from home, it was very scary. I was 18, turning 19. And I'm just a really big risk taker, and my biggest advice is that no matter how scary it is, just give it a shot. I feel like the right time will come. The process may be really hard sometimes, and life can get too real, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. And people like us coming from a small island, we are very talented, we are very strong-willed, and I guess using hopefully me as an example, as an inspiration, I always find a way to represent my island and represent the people who want to be where I am right now. I just want to say you just got to work hard and always, carry your roots with you, because honestly, when I first moved away from home, I always told people that I'm from Saipan. This is Saipan. I always did my best to make our island known. And I guess having the islands with me really pushed me to make it to where I am, if that makes sense. I know I keep blabbering, but I feel like just having everyone back home as an inspiration is a good inspiration to have out here. So just always remember that.
That's just that's perfect. Erica Faye, we're so happy that you're being so successful. We saw when you left and chasing your dreams, and started building your repertoire, and then made the big leap to the mainland. And look at you going. This is everybody's from Saipan so proud of you, and we're so excited.
Thank you. I'll visit home. I promise.
And everybody in the comments too. Justin even saying hashtag Suki Korg. That's about your dog. Yeah, gotta love that. And then there's Irma saying my Moana. Your mom's out there. That's my daughter. Just lovely. People in there saying, oh, you're humble and faithful. Just love it. So well done.
Thank you.
We're excited. We can't wait to see it. Well, we're gonna have to start looking at trips to Singapore so we can see the Disney Adventure. That's the new show.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and make sure we'll message you so we don't go on one of those months when you're not there. So we would only be doing this to go and check you out in your big role. So the coolest thing ever.
Of course.
So, oh hey, wait, one more thing. When you're on that ship, like I know when you're in Disney, whether you're Disneyland, Disney World, or on the cruises, you're in character. You are the character. How does that work when you're in the ship? Because you must not be able to go anywhere or do anything because you always got to be the character.
Yes. So my role is a main stage performer, which is what I really wanted to do anyway. So main stage performer is different from character performers. There might be a character performer as Moana. I'm not sure. Maybe on that ship, maybe, but I'm mostly doing the shows. I have 2 shows there. The one I'm originating, their newest show ever, is called Moana, Call of the Sea. That's what I'm doing. That's what I will be known for, as Moana, the main stage performer.
Oh, great.
So, yes. If I am not performing, I may be doing some greeter shifts. I have no idea yet. I will know once I start rehearsals. Most likely, I might not, because character performers are different from main stage. There might be a different Moana doing that. So
nice. Yeah. Well, there we go. We got all the questions answered, and we got to talk with a cool new celebrity from who's Moana.
Oh my God.
Don't forget us when you get too big and famous now. But we're really excited for you.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
I'll never forget.
Any last stuff? Any shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to my mom, my dad, and my brothers. I always carry you guys in my heart. You're my inspiration, and hopefully I'll see you in Singapore. Please come over.
How wonderful. All right, Erica Faye, congratulations. We're so happy for you, and we're so excited for you, and we can't wait to see you out there on the seas. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. All right. Hey, folks who are watching, we're going to take a real quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more.
If you're looking for an alternative to waxing and shaving, we have a solution for you. Our laser hair removal offers long-lasting, safe, and effective results. This month, we're offering 15% off of our laser hair removal packages, which are already buy 3, get 1 free. If you're interested in laser hair removal, contact us to set up your consultation today.
Got Medicaid? Paradise Dental's got you covered. Got you covered from the moment you walk in the door with some of Saipan's best smiles. Medicaid covers your fillings, your extractions, and your checkups with no out-of-pocket expense. And Medicaid covers all of your x-rays without any additional cost to you. So remember, if you've got Medicaid, you're covered. Don't wait for a toothache. Call Paradise Dental today. Come here often.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical-grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician, who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sitting down together at the White House this evening. Darlene Superville on the topics they're likely to cover.
First, Iran. President Trump said last week they would be celebrating their, quote, great victory over Iran. He was alluding to airstrikes by the United States last month when the U.S. joined Israel in bombing Iran's 3 major nuclear sites. 2, the war between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. President Trump is very interested in seeing that war come to an end. Israel and Hamas are talking about a ceasefire proposal that is on the table, and I think that President Trump wants to try to move things along with this meeting. And number 3, one of the interesting things about the meeting is that everything is happening behind closed doors. Usually there is a component that happens behind closed doors because leaders need to conduct their business in private. But with this meeting, the press is not allowed to witness or photograph or even shoot video of the Prime Minister arriving. They will not be appearing in front of the press. And at this point, it's unclear why things have been arranged that way.
The White House says President Trump hopes to visit the Texas Hill Country possibly Friday to check up on recovery efforts from weekend flooding. The death toll is approaching 90 as the search for victims continues. Kerrville City Manager Dalton Rice in sound from KSAT.
They're running into a lot of technical challenges with terrain, with water, even potentially, with weather, in the rising fields. We've talked about this before. Volunteers stay out of the way because if we start getting weather reports and all the other complications that are out there, we then have to pull off of those search and rescue missions.
Remnants of Tropical Storm Chantal have produced flooding in central North Carolina. 1 woman killed when her car was swept from a rural road last night. In Los Angeles, dozens of federal officers in tactical gear roamed a mostly empty MacArthur Park for about an hour today before clearing out. This is AP News. President Trump has set a 25% tax on imports from Japan and South Korea. They're to begin August 1st. He's also sent letters to leaders of a dozen other countries notifying them of his tariff plans. Seth Sutel has reaction in the AP Markets Report.
Stocks fell on Wall Street as the Trump administration stepped up pressure on trading partners to make deals with the U.S. before tariffs kick in. The S&P 500 fell 0.8%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 422 points. It's about 0.9%. The Nasdaq Composite gave back 0.9%. Tesla fell almost 7%. The feud between CEO Elon Musk and President Trump reignited over the weekend. Musk, once a major donor and ally of the president, said he would form a third political party in protest over the Republican spending bill that passed last week. Treasury yields mostly rose in the bond market. Seth Sutel, New York.
There's more news and the latest developments available at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. Marianas. Yes, it is Tuesday. It is 8:24, and now you're all caught up with everything from news and sports and weather. And now we're looking live at the live medal count that's happening for the Pacific Mini Games. I know baseball's over. It doesn't mean the games are. That's what's the medal count right now. Look at Tahiti. Holy cow, Tahiti. 117 medals, 59 of them are gold. That's more than half. Well, just barely, but still, it's more than half. And Samoa crushing as well. Fiji, look at that, 70 medals overall. Then you've got Australia, Papua New Guinea, and NMI. NMI with 9 gold medals, 7 silver, and 12 bronze. One of those is baseball, and we got to see a great comeback after that game against Palau that knocked them out of gold medal contention. They came back with a spirited win over FSM. FSM, I'll tell you what, great. They did a great job on the diamonds throughout the tournament. But my goodness, the NMI, 3 home runs in that game. 2 from Nate Camacho and 1 from Gerald Cabrera. It was just outstanding. 15-5 for the NMI. But the real clincher at the end was Palau in the gold medal game. My goodness, they came back against the NMI. They were trailing by 2 runs, and they ended up winning 12-5. Well, in the gold medal game, they were losing to Guam, and they came back and they won all those runs they scored unanswered by Guam. After Guam took a 1-0 lead in the first, that was it. My goodness. Palau, the team of destiny for the games. The host team clearly fueled by the fans, just feeling all that energy, all that momentum. And now they are gold medal champions for the Pacific Mini Games. Wow, that was an outstanding game yesterday. It really was. And just watching people going nuts in the stands, getting the photos, getting the videos. Oh my gosh, and the videos that people sent. People sent us some great videos. In fact, let me see if I can't show you guys a couple of them, because people did send us videos yesterday. Their family celebrations. I absolutely love it. Let me see if that's it. No. There's other ones. Here we go. These are some of the ones I sent to myself. Oh yeah, this is great. So they were watching our coverage of it on the screen here.
Let's go, Champions! Let's go!
I got it. Hold on. You heard it. I didn't get to show it to you though, but this is after this is one of the videos that folks sent us.
Let's go, Let's go! Champions! Let's go!
I love it. Like, people were sending us all kinds of stuff. And wow, it was just outstanding. That's after Palau won, and it was terrific. It was just great to see all the joy in the comments throughout the game and throughout the whole tournament. It was great to be a part of, and what an honor, man! I'll tell you, we became, out of the blue, we became the official broadcast for the baseball side, and that was not by design at all, really. We ended up getting that live feed from Janica Lizama Iguel, and we were doing the play-by-play, and the guys from Palau were like, "Hey, who is that? We like it. You want to do more?" I'm like, "Yeah. Can we get you a camera?" "Yes." "Can we get you? Yeah. Yes, and yes." So I'm like, all right, we'll do the scoreboard. We'll do everything. You name it, we got it. And they loved it. They absolutely loved it. And we couldn't have been happier to be a part of it. So we ended up calling all the games. We got to see all of the action. So we knew the players. We knew what was happening. And we knew what the, just how it felt to be there. And it was just incredible. Like, it's incredible that we live in the future where we're able to do all that stuff. And we're doing it from here in Saipan. When I was walking down the street, people were like, "What? I thought you were in Palau." I'm like, "No, I'm here." Or when we were doing the Little League, they're like, "I thought you were in Korea." I'm like, "No, we were doing it from here." Like, that's the power of being able to do this. This is the future. We got the technology to do it, and it's something that can be done. Now, is there stuff you got to learn? Yeah, we had to learn how to do all this stuff, but it's not too difficult to learn, and we were able to do it, and we wanted to do it. And man, it was so much fun. It was so much fun to ride that roller coaster with everybody. Well, the mini games, by the way, they're not done yet. They are not done by far. And so our little mini games update. By the way, I've got this. You'll notice that I've got the screen up there for Crime Stoppers when we go to the main thing here, and that's because we're doing some stuff with Crime Stoppers because we want to support them. They're fantastic, and they're out there trying to keep the community safe, right? And they do it by helping you out too. If you see something, you say something, you can call them 234-7272. Your information doesn't go anywhere as far as like who you are and all that other stuff. They don't take your name down to get you that payment and all that other stuff. No, they give you cash, and there's not a check coming from someone that they have to write out your name or anything like that. You end up getting paid to help fight crime. How cool is that? You don't get a cool badge. You're not going to be officially deputized, but they will definitely help you out if you help get the bad guys arrested. Pretty cool. Oh, Louisa, she says, hey, no need to call Crime Stoppers. It was Tobot, and I know where he lives. That's my morning. That's what I needed. All right. Well, hey, so like we said, the mini games are not over yet. They are still going, and there's a lot of stuff going on today. Triathlon, they're already going. They should be done by now. The champions on the mixed teams, they got a 2x2 relay. That's pretty cool. Then there's judo, chop, and then softball, bronze medal game, Palau and PNG today. Volleyball. There's Fiji and FSM and Tahiti in the bronze for the men. On the women's side, you've got Fiji and Wallace and Fortuna. Man, that's going to be a really good game. We watched them play and go back and forth. I mean, it was just amazing. Then a whole bunch of judo going on. The finals are happening today. Then it's softball gold medal game. It's American Samoa and Guam. We'll see now that the resources are freed up. If they're going to be able to get to that. Oceania, basketball 3v3, it's happening today. They've got a whole bunch of it out there. NMI not in it, but there's a lot going on, at least in the prelims. The women's gold medal game for volleyball happening in American Samoa and Tahiti. Athletics finals today for the discus throw, the wheelchair. That's got to be amazing to watch. So we're going to see if we can get some coverage. We already spoke with the team, one of the national media teams that's there, and they've agreed to give us, let us use their coverage as well. We're super excited about that. If they can get it, if the connectivity is going to be there. NMI, the women 3v3, that's going to start this afternoon around 4 o'clock. And then on the men's side, we're going to have 3v3 at 4:15 Chamorro Standard Time. Javelin going to be happening today at 4:30. That's the finals for the men. Beach volleyball final bracket coming up today as well. That's going to be around 4 o'clock. We'll see if we're going to be able to get some footage of that as well, because that should be hot to watch. Basketball 3v3 women's, they're going to be going for Oceanias. That's going to be Guam, Palau, Solomon's, Tahiti. Athletics, again, some of the fastest sprinters going to be going on for the semifinals this afternoon. Then you've got the women's shot put going to be happening today. The more 3v3s. The gold medal match indoors, PNG, Wallace and Fortuna. That should be amazing. If you're an indoor volleyball fan, that's going to be a big one today, and we'll try to bring that to you as well. The triple jump finals are going to be happening today. Basically, all the athletic finals getting knocked out today, and they're going to be awesome. Basketball 3v3, NMI and Tonga going to be happening today, too. Athletics, we got the 400-meter hurdles for the men and women, the high jump, there's more stuff there. Which one is this? NMI and Solomon's 3v3 again. Women's shot put finals, the long jump finals. What else do we have? Beach volleyball, women's. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. The final bronze medal game. And let's go. Keep going. More sprints. More sprints. I want 1,500 meters. That's a 1 mile sprint. And that is, whoa, man, that's going to be less than a minute. Oh, no, sorry. That's not true. Nobody's running a mile in less than a minute. I was thinking the one lap around. But, somebody's going to have a time starts with 4. Can you imagine a 4 and change mile? That's going to be disgusting and awesome to see. What else do we have? Athletics, beach volleyball finals, the gold medal match. Hopefully that'll be the NMI today. Hopefully we'll get into that. There's a chance that we can. We're doing okay. They're in the playoffs in the semis today, the quarters and semis today. So we'll see how we're doing. And that's going to be all the way at 9 o'clock tomorrow Standard Time. If we're in it and we can get the coverage, we're going to do it for you. We'll be live for it, so we can get it for you. Again, thanks to the partnerships we've been making with folks from the different national agencies to bring that stuff to you. Because without that, there's only so much that everybody can do. Everyone's got a finite amount of resources, and that goes for everybody. So there's just more demand for all the sports. And we had the interview with the folks from Palau who told us the same thing. We just didn't anticipate there was going to be this much demand for everything. Everybody wants to see everything. Well, they're doing a really good job of getting it to us. Well, we got it for baseball and some of the other sports. The only thing I can't get you guys is the 3v3. They've got their own channel, and they want to keep that. That's fine. And I'd love to get it for you, but I just can't. They're not cool with that. So that's what we got for the sports, though, for today. And again, we'll just show you the live medal tally once again. So NMI, really just impressive, the amount of medals that we're bringing home. And even if we're not winning medals in different activities, it doesn't mean that we're not being awesome. We set 3 national records, one in javelin, one in the men 10,000 meters. 17-year-old who had never run that on a track before. And Caitlin also crushed new national record. CNMI is just crushing over there. The athletes who have been working so hard and training for these games for so long, I mean, all of it is paying off. It's evident that they're doing so well. It's evident that that's the reason why they're doing well. All the time that they've been putting in, it's just really, paying off. All right, so here we go. Someone's asked me, oh my gosh. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have guests coming in tomorrow, but it looks like we're going to have a couple guests come in tomorrow, more than I thought. This is going to be really cool. We've got folks from East Carolina University. They are coming in tomorrow. It's going to be Jen McKinnon and Maddie Roth. They're going to be coming in because they're doing that Maritime Heritage Trail. They're going to bring in some of their displays and everything, show some of the maps that they've been marking, with the grease pens and all that stuff. They're also going to plug into the network so we'll be able to see all their digital stuff too. They're going to tell us all about this. We're excited about having them in there. And then a couple of surprise guests that we'll have tomorrow too. We'll let you see them for yourselves when they roll in. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, Chuck and I don't know what to do with our lives. No baseball till next weekend. Well, yeah, but next weekend it starts getting crazy, Louisa, because she says the juniors and seniors playoffs start next weekend. Just imagine, we just had all the Asia Pacific regional tournament stuff, and then we had all the Pacific mini games baseball as well. And so our local stuff was international for a couple of weeks. And then local stuff kicks back in next weekend. I'm telling you, I don't know, all these volunteers for baseball they all wear capes because how do you do all this? So how do you ride such a high and then come back and still crush it? And then the playoffs are going to be interesting too. They're going to be awesome. So, my goodness. Louisa, we need to get Tobot says, crack some beers and celebrate the accomplishments in South Korea. Absolutely. That's exactly what they should do because they did such a great job. Both the teams. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I loved it. I would love to have those guys come in and talk about it. We should do an evening show so they could come in and crack some of those Dr. Peepers and Spritos so that they can enjoy it as a product of all the hard work that they did. Whew. All right. We got local stuff we want to get to for sure, but I got to break this up a little bit. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we're going to get into some of our local headlines. We'll have that and more after this.
Hi, I'm Shauna from Island Skin Solutions. If you're looking for an alternative to waxing and shaving, we have a solution for you. Our laser hair removal offers long-lasting, safe, and effective results. This month, we're offering 15% off of our laser hair removal packages, which are already buy 3, get 1 free. If you're interested in laser hair removal, contact us to set up your consultation today.
Got Medicaid? Paradise Dental's got you covered. Got you covered from the moment you walk in the door with some of Saipan's best smiles. Medicaid covers your fillings, your extractions, and your checkups with no out-of-pocket expense. And Medicaid covers all of your x-rays without any additional cost to you. So remember, if you've got Medicaid, you're covered. Don't wait for a toothache. Call Paradise Dental today. Come here often.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
All right. Welcome back, Marianas. 8:42 in the morning here on Tuesday. That's right, in case you forgot what day it is, like I did this morning. Now you know. Holy smokes. All right. I am laughing at the ongoing conversation about beverages in our comment section. That is killing me. All right, so we got some news, by the way. This is a particular import for the folks in PSS. There's a memorandum that was sent out. It's for all public system, all PSS employees. It's from the Commissioner of Education. It says, hey, on July 1st, Department of Education informed all state education agencies across the nation and territories, including the CNMI PSS, of its decision to withhold the issuance of grant award notifications for consolidated grants and to the PSS and all SEAs for upcoming school year 25-26. What does this mean? We're going to find out a little bit more. I'm going to open this up, put this on the screen so you guys can see it here. Let me just convert this thing so you guys can see it. And we're going to read it through, but this is some news for you guys for sure that you're going to want to be. You're going to want to know about. Here, let's convert this and pop it on the old screen. Turn it from a PDF to a JPG. Pow. And there's two of them here, so here we go. We're going to talk them all through. So let's put this up here so you guys can see it as well. Oh, here, I got a plan. Hey, I'm finding out when you guys are. There you go. Now you know. Okay, so let's do this. So we're going to put these on the screen. Here's P1 and P2. Yeah. Okay. You're like, Brad, can you just read it? Okay, fine, I will. But let's do this first. I want to get them both on the screen so you guys can see them side by side, and you can see the whole thing. This is a big deal. Again, hot off the presses. We're just getting it, and we're just getting it for you now, too. And I named it differently. I named it backwards, but hey, what are you going to do? And we can't do this without you guys sending us stuff, so thank you so much. There's number 2. Boom. All right, you're going to see it side by side, this whole memo. It just came out. This is from the public school system. And if you guys get grants, this is going to affect you. So here you go. Here's number 1, and here's number 2. Put these side by side. And there you go. Is that the whole thing? It is. All right, boom. All right, so let's get back down to the reading. So we just gave you the first paragraph. So that was the overview. It says, this delay stems from an ongoing programmatic review of fiscal year 2025 education funding. The review initiated by the Department of Education has resulted in a nationwide postponement of grant award notifications with limited advance notice provided to states and territories. Special Education Part B and Part C were not affected by Trump administration's decision to withhold federal funds earmarked for federal education title programs. The impact on funding and programs, the commissioner says he wants to assure all stakeholders that the implementations of all consolidated grant-supported programs will continue without interruption. The consolidated grant supports the administration and implementation of the following programs: athletics, school improvement plans, national student competitions, college, career, and life readiness, class size reduction, teachers. Interesting. All right. Family engagement and community involvement, mental health, safety support, literacy and numeracy, professional development for effective instruction, services for at-risk learners and English language learners, assessment, equitable services to non-public and private schools. That's all of them. It says, importantly, this delay of grant award notifications will not have any impact on the reopening of the school year. School year 2025-26 will open as scheduled on August 19th. They do have some recommendations for schools and programs. They said, given the uncertainty regarding the duration of the federal review of and grant award notification issuance, the Office of the Commissioner of Education has been strongly advised by the federal programs to postpone all non-essential spending for CG-supported programs effective July 1st. Summer school and extended learning opportunities will continue as planned. And they've also been advised to delay non-essential initiatives until new funding is available. This restriction will be lifted once CG's fundings for the new school year is released. Ongoing budget review and federal policy or federal advocacy. So here's what they're doing. Over the summer, the FPO is actively reviewing the available federal budget to identify areas where funding programs can be allocated or temporarily reduced without disrupting core federal education title programs and services for the summer and the start of the new school year. They're actively monitoring the situation and are in regular communication with the U.S. Department of Education, the Council of Chief State School Officers, and the Office of the U.S. Congresswoman Kimberly King Hines. The commissioner says he encourages all schools, programs, and departments to collaborate closely with the FPO for further guidance. We'll continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. In the meantime, he's asking everyone for their understanding and patience. And thank you, as always, your continued dedication and cooperation for everything we do. Very respectfully, your commissioner, Lawrence Camacho. You know, that is, that's some of the stuff. You know, we heard about this. We heard that there would be some changes with the new administration. We had heard that that it may affect different programs and everything. And then we're getting our first real view of what that's really going to look like. So now you know. That's what we got from the commissioner. And, you know, maybe might not be a bad idea. Let's see if it's on there. You guys want to just try giving them a call, see if we can't get them on the phone? Talk it through a little bit. I mean, it's a kind of a big deal for PSS, right? So that's what we do. Let's try giving them a call. Oh, there we go.
morning, PSS Commissioner's Office.
Good morning, PSS Commissioner's Office. Hey, this is Brad Rosala from NMI News Service. How are you today?
Hi, doing good. How are you doing?
All right. Hey, we got a memo that came out from the Commissioner's Office, and we're on the show. We're on Good Morning Marianas, so we want to see if we can get the Commissioner on to talk a little bit about that memo about the delay of grant award notifications.
You know what? The Commissioner actually just left the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just left the office. Wrong timing.
Or do you know when he'll be back?
That I can't say because I believe he'll be going to a meeting for the remainder of the day.
Oh, this is for the legislature today?
Not exactly. That is actually for the career path that's going on right now at the World Resort.
Okay. Well, we can. I guess we could send an email. We got the email address, the pss.coe at cnmipss.org.
pss.coe@cnmipss.org. Yes, that's
Great.
correct.
Do you have someone there who is a public information officer, someone who can talk about this memo or the grants or anything?
So I believe also the one that maybe you can speak to referring to the grant application is Miss Jackie Che, who is the Federal Programs Officer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can actually send her an email as well.
Is she there?
She's not here actually. There, I believe she's down at the World Resort as well.
Oh, okay. All right. So great. All right. Well, that's what we'll do. Well, thanks so much.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day.
What's going on at World Resort?
That's the career pathway.
Okay. Great. And all right. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Well, career pathway stuff down at World Resort for PSS. Good stuff. Not exactly sure what they got going on for that, but at least we're not going to be able to get this answer today, at least not from them from this morning. 1 second. Okay, it is the Career Pathways work session, K through 12. Let's see, just a moment. Kicked out the federally funded 5-day PSS K-12 Career Pathways work session. They kicked it off yesterday at World Resort. Commissioner is a big part of that, along with folks from Rhoda, Tinian, and Saipan. They've got folks from UOG, NMC, NM Tech, the Chamber of Commerce, lawmakers, and the private sector, National Career Academy Coalition, with all kinds of folks. So that's what's going on. So sounds great. A lot of fun, I'm sure, with lunch. It's got to be good. All right. Well, anyway, that's just about what we got. We can look at some of the other local things that we got going on because there's plenty of them. And what's one of the big ones? Oh, geez, where'd it go? Oh, no wonder it's muted. There we go. One of the big ones that we've talked about before is the Commonwealth Casino Commission. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, I know. There have been no casino sounds in Saipan for years. So the governor said, you know what? Let's just get rid of the Casino Commission. Let's take all the functions away and transfer it to the Lottery Commission. That's what he wanted to do. I'm sure because he said he wanted to basically say, hey, you guys really haven't done anything the way we want it to do for all these years. So now we want some action. So he got rid of it. And the Senate, they met with folks and they decided, nope, we think that the Casino Commission is doing just fine. Just the way we want them. Couldn't be any better. But either way, you know, they're just not happy about the executive order. I think that's the main thing that they're just not happy with. Their Senate legal counsel said, no, governor can't do that. Yeah, so but I'll tell you what, it's so interesting that the amount of politics that goes in between the Senate and oh, you're welcome. Oh, hold on. We'll get Albert. Give me a sec. We'll get back to that. I just saw your comment over there. And Wendell, thanks so much for tuning in. Also, oh my God, look at all you guys jumping in over here. Just want to get to this one real quick before we jump into that. Just the amount of politicking between it. The folks from like a legal counsel versus the stuff that's coming from the AG's office and all that. And you got the Senate legal counsel said, hey, you can't legislate by executive order. You can't just change these things, and that's it. So we're going to find out what happens. My best guess is that the governor really just wanted to get rid of the folks who were there at the Casino Commission because they really didn't have a whole lot to do, to be fair, and they didn't have a casino to regulate either, and he wasn't really happy with them. And then all those roles that the Casino Commission fills, they would have to be filled if the CNMI was to have an active casino. No question about it, right? So right now it would be transferred to the Lottery Commission, and you figure that would be the case. But I think basically the governor was just fed up with the lack of action, his perceived lack of action on behalf of the team that is running the casino commission, sorry. And by that, he means the commissioners, not the employees and all that other stuff. He's talking about the commissioners. And so, and it's not about whether or not he likes the casino or doesn't like the casino or any of that stuff. He just doesn't like what he saw happening. So it's pretty clear that the roles of the Casino Commission, the work that would be done by the Casino Commission needs to be done if we had a casino. No question about it. And I think that the conversation is less about that than it is about what he's not happy with the execution. So that's why I wonder, like, why they didn't just remove them for cause. And I think the cause is there. And the cause is obligating the Commonwealth to all this money for the rent for their office space and for the utilities when they haven't had a functioning office, right? I think you can remove them for cause for that because, you already put, I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Anyway, but that's what's at the core of that one. And so there's a little battle about this. They want to get those guys some money. And then it's a long conversation and it's a long ongoing thing. And to me, it doesn't seem like it makes any sense. Basically, you're not happy with them. And if you think that they really did something for cause, just sack them for cause. I mean, that's it. The executive order, instead of that coming under fire, let them go after them for cause. And then I think that's the easy way to do it. All right, hey, let's go over into the YouTube side because I saw you guys with some comments. So Albert Camacho says, hey, Brad, thanks for the broadcasting of the mini games. Got a question. Wondering if you've ever considered broadcasting the Palau Masters Softball League and the ladies games. I understand that covering every game might be logistically challenging, but maybe championship games? Oh, my goodness, that would be pretty cool. I think the thing would be, Albert, if we were to do that, are you talking about here in Saipan, like the Palau League? Yeah, the thing is, yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible, for sure. Doing all the games would be challenging, but because we do the baseball here, but the setup here for baseball, like we do the games because of Louisa, all of them, but we would do the game of the week for the Saipan Baseball League with play-by-play. And that's great. But the difference is that we have a great press box at the main field. Palau League, I think, is up at Dandam. And that facility over there, I don't know what they've got. I'd have to see what they got behind home plate. I don't remember there being something behind home plate. There might be something, but it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and it's open, right? So it's just covered. This is Laura. She's our softball correspondent over here. So, yeah, do you? No way. Okay, so I kind of remember it. It's like just a green painted building. Might be blue now. I don't know. Yeah, it's not like this fancy one because, I mean, this one's pretty fancy. Really? We could take a look at it for sure. Yeah, we could take a look at it for sure, and just to see, make a run up there to see what it is. I'll tell you the like championship games and stuff like that sounds like it's probably easier for us. The only thing that's a little rougher is that we don't have the. I wouldn't be knowing how everyone does for the season, but maybe that's something that we could do. The one challenge is it might be a logistically challenge. We'll have to take a look at it. I don't think it would be as complete coverage, but nobody asked before, so I hadn't thought about it. So maybe is my safe and easy answer. It might not be as robust as what we were just doing, but we can we could check it out. I have an idea in my head, a loose idea of how we could do it. One thing is the big thing for us would be the music, to make sure that it's we don't get any of that copyright stuff. But we could probably do it if we can get enough little space on that table and we can get some power in there. Then I think we could do it. We just wouldn't have that super crazy camera angle. I know that's off the top of my head. And so Albert, could you do me a favor? Our number for the show is 789-2323. You'll see if you missed it. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen. It'll pop up again. It's 670-789-2323. If you could send us a WhatsApp, and we'll see if we can figure something out. There might be a way to do it. We just need to figure out what we can do. Yeah. Tobias says, I don't know what you're saying, Brad, but that's where my ABCD kicks in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see if we can do it. But I would say first, maybe the championship stuff. And that explains it, though. AJ was saying something about Masters games. So I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, what Masters are you talking about? Well, he's talking for a Bilal League. So maybe that's what we could do. Yeah, please, WhatsApp me at that number, the 670-789-2323. And we'll find out what the schedule is like and everything. I will tell you, though, it sounds like fun. And I've heard it's a lot of fun. I haven't been up there. And I don't want to get tempted to play, because I would play. I would totally play. True story. All right. Here we go. Yeah, so it's possible, for sure. And thanks. It would be a lot of fun to do it. I know Bilal League is big. Everybody's into it. Everyone gets down for Bilal League. Yeah. All right. Well, yes. Yeah, we'll find out. And I don't even know what days are. Are they Sundays? Or is it every day? Is it all during the week and everything? I know that the Capitol Hill field, I know it's a different league probably. But I hear those loudspeakers from my house. So I know when they're playing. Might as well do it now while it's not raining. Anyway, all I know is that when it comes to baseball, I got to start doing some play-by-play in Saipan again. Since I left in May to go to D.C. and then stay with my folks, and then went to Guam for the Asia Pacifics for the seniors, I haven't gotten back to doing the play-by-play until mini games. So that's it. Oh, Basa, that's Sundays. All right, well, nice. And that's pretty late. I'm guessing it's nighttime stuff. Hey, there's Harley. Ali ole. Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. All right. All right, so is there anything else? Ooh. Is that this weekend? All right, so here's something that's happening this weekend. It says, and this is for this weekend. Let me just make sure the date's right on here. It is. 5th anniversary of pickleball on Saipan is being celebrated this weekend with a 2-day tournament and the mayor's office dedication of the first ever dedicated pickleball courts in Saipan, which will be held this Sunday. It'll be at the Capitol Hill behind the baseball field. So since we're talking about softball anyway, I mean, I guess that's it. It says pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the country, and the new dedicated pickleball courts were built by some of the players, all with private funding. They're gorgeous, complete with new fencing, lights, and security cameras. The mayor's office and Parks and Rec have been wonderful to work with. Take a look at our Facebook page, Pickleball Saipan. Okay, we're going to do that in a second. At the top, you'll see a featured post titled About Pickleball. It's got some short video clips about the game. All right, so that sounds great. I love it. Pickleball, it's a big deal. Is this the button for that? Hey, I got it. There we go. All right, so here's what's going on. The Pickleball 5-year anniversary in Saipan. There's a tournament this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, July 12th and 13th. It's going to be at American Memorial Park and Capitol Hill. There's 10 courts altogether. 7 a.m. Oh my gosh, round robin play. 9 a.m. is the second round robin play, and it might start a little earlier if they get things going. Then the third round robin play is going to start at 4 p.m. and the fourth round robin play is going to start at 6 p.m. On Sunday, they're looking for us to get down there. So at 9 o'clock, it's the Founders event at Paradise Dental Spa. That's going to be at the court that they started right there at the parking lot. And then at 3 p.m., the mayor's dedication of the new courts and the announcement of a contest for kitchen artwork. Interesting. 4 p.m. will be the first medal round. 6 p.m. will be the second medal round. Might start a little earlier. Oh, this is where they get me. 7 o'clock, potluck dinner and medal awards. That'll be at the volleyball court. And at 8 p.m., the pickleball line dance. What? Come on. Do I have enough time to learn all the moves? I mean, I don't want to be out there like the first time I tried doing the electric slide in like middle school. You know, it was embarrassing. Those scars are still there. I mean, that cut deep. But it sounds like that's going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to put that in our calendar now before it gets too crazy. So let's do that. While you guys are sitting there listening to me enter this stuff into my calendar. All right, so man, they're going to start stuff early. So let's do this again. So let's download this and open that up. Where are we? There we go. So that's going to be a big deal. I love it. Tobot says it's the new adult style sport of ping pong. He said he used to play all the leagues. Oh, softball. There you go. I got you. All right, so here we are. Sunday is the big day where they're looking for the folks to come out from the media. So we'll come out there. And I love it even more because it's not far from my house. So here we go. Let's open this up. Woo. All right, so today is Sunday is going to be Pickle Day is what we're going to call it. So 9 a.m. Let me just copy all this for Sunday and put it in the description. And there you go. I don't know about the line dancing. I can't commit to line dancing. But what I can do is the some of the action and the Founders event over there. So got a little something in the morning, and then we'll get something in the afternoonish, eveningish. And so that's it. So it is, let me get it started. So we do not miss this. There we go. Bam. So it's in our calendar. Can't miss it now. That's going to be exciting to go to, for sure. Tobot says, I'm so confused. I didn't know how I ended up on YouTube. I love it. That'll be cool. Okay, so just seeing it right now, Louisa, thank you. Talk about Palau Amateur Softball Association games on Sundays. So it's like from 9 to 5, and the last game's at 4 o'clock. I love it, so it's not like a late night Sunday thing and then have to start all over doing the show stuff. So, I mean, it's possible. I mean, an all day out there would be a long, hot all day out there. So a solid maybe. But for the final stuff like that, people want to do it. I don't know the organizers of the league, but like I said, hey, for Amateur Softball League, or sorry, no, for Bilal League, just WhatsApp me, 789-2323, 789-2323, so we can coordinate with it. And I want to make sure that the organizers are cool with it. I don't want to just descend upon the Bilal League and they're like, hey, why are you trying to take all this space? You know, I want to make sure everybody's cool with it if we're going to do it. So that's it. Oh, what do we got here? Is this, oh, this is from volleyball. Just got a clip sent to us from volleyball. Is that from this morning? Hold on, let's save this here. Boom. Okay, VB 8 July. We'll open that up over here. Open. You're gonna hear it first, but I'm gonna pause it so I can full screen it for you. Okay, this is Tahiti and the NMI. Go to the share screen here so you guys can see it. I literally just got this just now. Hold on, let me turn the music part down. Now, here we are. That's Tahiti in the background in the red and white, and then that's the NMI up close. So here, we're gonna watch this first time together. Oh, big point. That's Andrew Johnson with that spike. I'm sure they're looking for the scoreboard, but that's not it. Oh, that's 10-7 for the NMI. And that's a little run DMC. Oh, it's a block. So that's going to be a point for the other guys. All right, so that looks like 10-8. Anyway, so that's somebody sending us some of their footage from the game from last night. So here's the message. Says, beach volleyball finals are tonight at 8. Yeah, and it got that. Closing ceremony, yeah. All remaining team members will be in the white parade tops. Yeah, we'll bring you the closing ceremonies and all that stuff as well. And hopefully they will do it without rain. So, oh, here's another one. We got, someone just sent us a video. Again, here, let's open this up. Track. This is Caitlin Chavez in the 400 meter finals. Just a moment. Oh, there we go. Here, I thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't. Save as. Oh, it's there. Cancel. There it is. All right, boom. I'm going to bring you this one. Oof, boy, this is going to be awesome. All right, we're going to full screen it so you guys can see this as well. We're going to get the Crime Stoppers spot off of there, so that's one less thing in the way. All right, so this is one lap around the track. How long would it take you to run one lap around the track? Longer than Caitlin. All right, because she's got the record for the CNMI. So let's find out. Ready on your mark and set, go. This is it. And it looks like that's her on the inside lap. Again, they start a staggered start there. And you can't really tell until you start getting around to that last stretch down the 100 when it all starts to even up. And that is a record-breaking pace for the NMI right there. That's what you're watching. And look at her reel them in. All those other folks look a lot closer, right? You remember how far apart they were because they had that advantage. And you should be able to see that tighten up real quick when they make this turn and go into the final stretch right here. And, of course, PNG and Fiji, those guys are rockets. Look at Caitlin right there. Look at... She's going through, and that is a new NMI record when she hits the finish line. Almost there. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Got you guys sending us this stuff from over there is just fantastic. Oh my God, we got another one, another volleyball clip that's coming in. So we're going to send that to you, show you guys this one as well. And these are all just starting to come in, by the way. This is last night's volleyball. Call this VB 8 July 2. All right, so let's open that up for you. Should pop up on the same spot here. There we go. That's when NMI leading by 1 at this point. Tahiti in the foreground, NMI in the background. Ooh, found the open spot. That's up by 2. That's 15. 15, 13. So that's it? That was it. Oh, Jason Tarkong, the long arm of volleyball coverage there. What a big one. So NMI knocking off Tahiti. How about that? There's Roseland. Wow. Boy, are we, this is just a treasure trove of footage that we're getting from folks starting to roll in from Palau. So good stuff. There we go. Nice. Where are we going? I'm looking at everything else. All right. Spritos, that's right. All right, last game's at 4, but you can drink some Dr. Peepers and some Spritos. Ah, man. See, now that sounds like more fun because you could do that over there, right? You can't do that in our press box. So I'm a big fan already. They might have had me at hello. All right, guys, speaking of hello, I think that's going to be time for a goodbye for us. We're going to wrap it up for today. Been a great show so far. Have great guests come in. Tomorrow, we've got good folks that are coming in. We've got the folks from East Carolina University hearing about the underwater heritage trail, the Maritime Heritage Trail. It's going to be awesome. We've got to meet at least one of these folks before with a really great program called Task Force Dagger, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll also have a couple of secret guests, surprise guests that we'll introduce you to tomorrow. You've definitely seen them before, but it'll be your first time you get to see them in studio with us, and I'm kind of excited about that. I mean, like, I am definitely excited about it. All right, well, guys, that's going to do it for us for today. I want to say thanks to all of you guys for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to us every day you're here with us. We really appreciate it, and we love to do it. I mean, this is our thing, and we couldn't do it without you. We wouldn't do it without you. All right, guys, have a great day. It's Tuesday. A lot to go, a lot of stuff to do this week. Have fun.
Hi, I'm Shauna from Island Skin Solutions. If you're looking for an alternative to waxing and shaving, we have a solution for you. Our laser hair removal offers long-lasting, safe, and effective results. This month, we're offering 15% off of our laser hair removal packages, which are already buy 3, get 1 free. If you're interested in laser hair removal, contact us to set up your consultation today.
Got Medicaid? Paradise Dental's got you covered. We've got you covered from the moment you walk in the door with some of Saipan's best smiles. Medicaid covers your fillings, your extractions, and your checkups with no out-of-pocket expense. And Medicaid covers all of your x-rays without any additional cost to you. So remember, if you've got Medicaid, you're covered. Don't wait for a toothache. Call Paradise Dental today. Come here often.
Hi, I'm Shauna Brenfleck, nurse practitioner and owner of Island Skin Solutions and Wellness Clinic. We are Saipan's only medical spa offering a wide range of services to meet your unique skincare goals. We offer exclusive medical grade skincare products that can only be purchased from a licensed medical professional. We also have the CNMI's only master esthetician who offers new patient consultations that include a mini facial tailored to your needs. Schedule your consultation today to get started on your skincare journey.
Good morning, Marianas. So many things we gotta discuss. Happy day, Tirawamian greetings. To Rhoda, Guam, Saipan, and Tinian. For all your island news. From a beautiful place with Pacific views. It's always so much fun on Good Morning, Marianas.